The walls are crumbling down, and there's another riot in my heart. They started fires, I watch the flames go higher, and there's another riot in my heart. And there's panic on the streets as everybody rushes for the doors. And there's chaos at the docks as everybody pushes for the shore. Just like before, I don't know if it's gonna be alright. I don't know if I'll be okay. I don't know if it's gonna be alright. I don't know if I'll be okay. There's a riot in my heart. The towers crumble, the mountains tumble down, and there's another riot in my heart. There's been explosions out on the ocean, and there's another riot in my heart. And there's panic on the streets as everybody rushes for the doors. And there's chaos at the docks as everybody pushes for the shore. Just like before, I don't know if it's gonna be alright. I don't know if I'll be okay. I don't know if it's gonna be alright. I don't know if I'll be okay. There's a riot in my heart. 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 Hey little bird, what you doing now? Looking so damn fine. The sight of you, it hurts my heart, now I wanna make you mine. Hey little girl, it's a much better world now that you have arrived. Hey pretty thing, what you doing now? Do you wanna take a ride? Hey little bird, do you wanna dance? 'Cause I've got a song for you. And in this song I've poured my heart, 'cause that's all that I can do. Hey pretty thing, if it makes you sing, then we're gonna get along just fine. Hey little girl, do you wanna dance to this simple song of mine? Come on little mama, let me be your daddy. Won't you love me madly from dusk till dawn? Come on little mama, let me be your daddy. Let me love you madly from dusk till dawn. Hey pretty thing, come over here and tell me what you do. What are all your turn-ons and the things that get you through? Hey little girl, it's a much better world now that you have arrived. Hey little bird, come home with me, let's stay in tonight. Come on little mama, let me be your daddy. Won't you love me madly from dusk till dawn? Come on little mama, let me be your daddy. Let me love you madly from dusk till dawn. We will be, you and me, two of us in love. We will be, you and me, two of us in love. Come on, little mama, let me be your daddy. Won't you love me madly from dusk till dawn? Come on, little mama, let me be your daddy. Let me love you madly from dusk till dawn. Come on, little mama, let me be your daddy. Won't you love me madly from dusk till dawn? Come on, little mama, let me be your daddy. Let me love you madly from dusk till dawn. Come on, little mama, let me be your daddy. Won't you love me madly from dusk till dawn? I know that you're gonna be the girl that ruins my life, but frankly I don't give a damn, so come on, ruin my life. You can fuck me up, oh I just don't care. You can fuck me over, oh I ain't that scared. You can fuck me up, I'm happy to share. I just want you, I just want you. I know that you're gonna be the girl that destroys my heart. Lover, I don't really care, you can tear me apart. You can fuck my life, I don't give a damn. You can fuck it all up, yes you certainly can. You can fuck up my life, I'm telling you man. I just want you, I just want you. Lover, let me tell you, there's never gonna be another pair in the universe as fucked up and as perfect and as passionate and as crazy in love as you and me. I know that you're gonna be the girl that brings me down, but sweetheart, I don't give a shit, I just want you around. You can fuck me up, I've been fucked up before. You can fuck me up, I ain't keeping score. You can fuck me up, I only want more. I just want you.
You know what? I am so fucking sorry. I am so sorry. I guess I turned off. I somehow managed to. I must have accidentally clicked the mute again. So anyway, god damn it. Well, so that was what? That was 7 minutes of nonsense. 7 minutes of me just playing. Hey, what do you guys think? How great is this? God damn it. Well, that's hey, this is a professional stream, and I'm a professional, and I hope you dig it. Oh God. Yeah. God damn it. All right. Well, all right. So I will come back with, let me start from the scratch. Let me start from the top. All right. So if you've been watching thus far, just erase it out of your brains. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Now to 12. That was my bad. I was literally talking to you. I'm like, wait, what's going on? I just popped it. That. God damn it. That's so frustrating. All right. So yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry. When I was a wee one, I had my first crush. Those tiny false alarms made me blush. That neck, that horn, that tush, that never-ending smile. That's when I knew I was a paleophile. It may be a sin, but that toothy grin drives me wild. I'm not into boys or girls, I just want dinosaurs. I want my dino. That's hilarious. Omnivore, carnivore, herbivore. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Who? Archaeopteryx, extend those sexy wings. It makes me think the naughtiest things. Mechaholic! Brontosaurus with your neck so very long. I could stroke it all night long. Velociraptor, give me some more, you big dickosaur. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Mr. Torch! Megalosaur, give me your ultra megalodon. Seismosaurus, you shake me, you're breaking my heart on. I wanna go back to the past for that sweet dino ass. Wind up the clock, tickety-tock for that fat dino cock. Please take me home, I'm all alone, stuck in a world without dinosaurs. Without dinosaurs. Who? Triceratops, so can you top me? You make me horny to the power of 3. I have only one wish for my Mesozoic date. I want a T-Rex to masturbate. When we're alone, I'll polish your bone till you squirt down the foam. I'm not into boys or girls, I just want dinosaurs. I want my dino whore. Omnivore, carnivore, herbivore. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Who? Right, Battle? Awesome, man. That's great, brother. Thank you. Ankylosaurs, you will someday become gas. Till then, use your tail to pound my ass. Stegosaurus with your lovely lady plates. Why don't you then come please sit in my face? What can I do? I like to screw, I bet they did too. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Megalosaur, give me your ultra megalodon. Seismosaurus, you shake me, you're breaking my heart on. I wanna go back to the past for that sweet dino ass. Wind up the clock, tickety-tock for that fat dino cock. Please take me home, I'm all alone, stuck in a world without dinosaurs. without dinosaurs. Oh, what a bore. All right, there you go. Okay, so great. Yes, sorry. I'm so sorry for the sound issues right at the gate. But great to see you, Mechaholic, Mr. Torch, awesome, Katie Sprinkles, 9 and 12. Thanks for getting here, everybody. So I'm doing right now. I am trying to modify my streaming schedule. So I'm now streaming 6 days a week, and I at some point in time, I'm going to start really kind of doubling down on my streaming and all the stuff that I'm doing. But right now, I'm still kind of I'm still trying to figure out the positioning of where I'm going to be streaming and how I'm going to be doing it. But I've got a new podcast. I'm working on episode 8 of the podcast right now. I'm going to do 12 episodes. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to revise those episodes, and I'm going to make them perfect. There's already the first 3 episodes I want to revise completely. Like the thing is that like I like the storytelling, but I think my storytelling has evolved, and so I want to go back in and I want to tinker with them, and I want to make the first 3 episodes as good as the later episodes. But I'm also upon re-listening to some of the episodes, I realized some of the songs could use a little tweaking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish all 12 episodes. I'm going to go back. I'm going to do a polish on everything, make it all fucking magical and scintillating. I'm going to put that out and be like, hello world, this is what I'm offering to you as a combination of my storytelling and my music. Dun, dun, dun. The only place you can get all 60 songs is in the podcast. And then I'm going to take about 6 months and just focus on streaming. I'm going to continue promoting. I'm going to spend my mornings before I stream. I'm going to actively promote the shit out of the podcast. I'm going to literally, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to every single Facebook friend, every single Discord person, like all of the people that I have connections to, all of the people that have signed up and said, hey, I like Mike's stuff. I'm going to reach out to all of them and be like, hey, are you aware that I've got this going on? This is some cool stuff happening. I'm also playing on Twitch, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to, so I have a whole like good 6 month, maybe next full year game plan ahead of me. But one of the main focuses is going to be Twitch. And one of the things I'm doing is if you look, I in the process of revising my song list as well, because what I want is I want my song list to have about 100 songs in total. Right now it's got about 120. I want all 100 songs to just be hits. So I want if anybody requests any song off of my song list, I want everybody to know, oh, somebody requests a song off the song list. It's just going to be a hit. Like, it's just going to be a catchy, whether it's finger-picked or whether it's arpeggiated or whether it's a fucking rock song or whether it's a folk song. It'll just all be the catchiest, most powerful songs I've written. And then I will also continue to play the other 400 songs that I've written that I currently play, but I will just make those sort of deep cuts. You'll have to know to request them, you know. And I'm sorry, Mechaholic, Prison Break is no longer a song I can play. I tried playing it the other day as I was going through trying to figure out songs I needed to cut, and I couldn't. I'm like, I can't remember. I think I do have a recording of it on my old laptop, but so if I listen to that, I might be able to figure it out. But okay, so here we go. So anyway, that's sort of what's in the game plan. So right now, this whole stream is in transition, and everything I'm doing is in transition, but it's all going to get like, it's just going to get laser focused. And the thing is that like, and I think from the responses I'm getting from the podcast, I think that the podcast is going to be the thing that's going to like separate me from like that's, you know, like my whole music career has been focused on figuring out ways to distinguish myself from not the rest of the world, because because with the Mr. T's days, I brought in friends' bands, and we made an amazing rock and roll scene. Which there's a movie called "Hit in Heaven There Is No Beer" that documents the whole thing. But I always kind of look for a left of field way in which to like revivify what it is I'm doing, and so I think the podcast is going to be it. The response has been strong enough, and uniformly strong enough. Hey Nova, how you doing, man? That I feel like the podcast is going to be it. So in preparation for that, obviously, as the podcast starts picking up steam, and as I am actively promoting it, and as people go, oh, this is really fucking amazing, and it's unique, and no one else is doing it, then I want to make sure that everything else I'm doing is just fucking, you know, perfect, flawless. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have all these 100, whatever the hits are. Once I get my song list wrangled, I'm gonna be able to play those songs, or whatever those 100 songs are. So I'll be able to play for 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 hours without taking a break, and make sure every single song is fucking scintillating. And then I'll also play everything else. So that's the game plan. So anyway, what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of running through all those songs. So this is one of the new ones that I think has hit potential. It's called Wild Animals, and it goes. Stone Age baby, you can drive me crazy. You can light a fire and put my heart right into it. Stone Age lover, I don't want another. I just want to touch you, come and let me touch you, baby. Let's get prehistoric lover. Let's get wild beneath the covers. So Stone Age goddess, guess you. Stone Age goddess, guess you really got us. Guess we're gonna do it. Guess we're gonna push on through it. Stone Age darling, can you hear me calling? I've been a hollering, I've been a hollering. Let's get prehistoric lover. Let's get wild beneath the covers. Oh, wild animals, bumping, pushing, paying, playing, breaking every single rule. Wild animals, touching, taming, titillating, taking time to love on you. Wild animals, baking, breaking, roasting, baking, baby, we can take it all. Wild animals, doing, driving, danger, diving, darling, we done it all. Stone Age mama, can I be your papa? Can I love you? Can I touch you? Everything. Stone Age lady, you might drive me crazy, but I'm gonna love you everything. Let's get prehistoric lover. Let's get wild beneath the covers. So do 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 Let's get prehistoric lover. Let's get wild beneath the covers. Oh, wild animals, bumping, pushing, paying, playing, breaking every single rule. Wild animals, touching, taming, titillating, taking time to love on you. Wild animals, baking, breaking, roasting, baking, baby, we can take it all. Wild animals, doing, driving, danger, diving, darling, we done it all. I will love you. I will love you, baby. I will love you for all time. I will love you. I will love you, baby. I will love you for all time. Do 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 do. Let's get prehistoric lover. Let's get wild beneath the covers. Oh, wild animals, bumping, pushing, paying, playing, breaking every single rule. Wild animals, danger, diving, David. Oh shit. Wild animals, baking, breaking, roasting, baking, baby, we can take it all. Wild animals, doing, driving, danger, driving, darling, we done it all. Yeah, my voice is kind of shot because I streamed actually a couple hours earlier today. I've been recording all day long, and yeah, and recording and promoting and putting together packages for the new songbook and blah blah blah. I've been working like a maniac lately, but it's all fun, you know. It's all fun to do. Anyway, so yeah, that's a song called Wild Animals. Yeah, I'm sorry my voice is a little bit haggard, but anyway, it'll work itself out. I hope you can still hear the notes, hear the melody. This is a song called Kick It. We're gonna kick it like it's never been kicked before. We're gonna hit it, then we're gonna hit it 10 times more. We're gonna take the night. We're gonna take the day. We're gonna light it up and then float away. We're gonna shoot it up, then we'll drink it down. We're gonna punch it hard right in the mouth. We're gonna take the sky. We're gonna steal the stars. We're gonna roar on by in our muscle cars. Everything you don't wanna be is everything you don't gotta be at all. Everything you don't wanna be is everything you don't gotta be at all. We're gonna do it like it's never been done before. We're gonna pound it, then we're gonna pound it some more. We're gonna light the fire. We're gonna burn it out. So come on, baby, let's you and me get down. Everything you don't wanna be is everything you don't gotta be at all. At all. Everything you don't wanna be is everything you don't gotta be at all. You gotta take one down, then you pass it around. You gotta take two down, then you pass them around. You gotta take three down, then you pass them around. You gotta take four down, you gotta take more down. All right, tonight, woohoo, get wild. Everything you don't wanna be is everything you don't gotta be at all. At all. Everything you don't wanna be is everything you don't gotta be at all. I do know the song it's a Janis Joplin song, Battle for Better Life, but I don't play other people's music because I don't need to. I have 500 of my own songs, so but yes, I do know the song. Yeah, I think, I don't know if Janis Joplin wrote it, but she made it famous. Oh, please, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Is that the song you're thinking about? But let me switch it up. I'm gonna move to the and it could be a different song. Actually, now that I think about it, I think there's a lot of songs where people are talking to God. In fact, I have a song called "Oh My Lord" that where I talk about divine intervention to help me pay my bills. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna play a song on the piano. Everything you don't wanna be, everything you don't got. So wait, what? Hold on. Okay, there we go. What am I doing? Oh, Nobody Loves Me. Nobody Loves Me. Here we go. Okay, so, okay, let's see. I know nobody loves me, nobody loves me, I know that is true. Especially when they tell me they love me, oh, I ain't no fool. Oh, I know it's a lie, I know it deep in my heart. So I slip away, I wanna stay far apart. I know I am a bother, I am a pest that they don't want around. Even my father simply just left, we had no common ground. Oh, I know it's true, I know it deep in my heart. So I drift away, I will remain far apart.
Maybe I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think then maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Maybe I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. I know nobody wants me, wants me around. So I fill up my hours making up music, knocking out sounds. Oh, I know it's true, I know it deep in my heart. Oh, the pain used to kill, but the hurt only smarts. Maybe I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think then maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Maybe I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. Maybe I'm a hard luck case, you know. I'm never gonna change, never gonna grow. I think then maybe I will stay locked in the cage of the everyday. Maybe I'm a broken toy, you see. Oh, that's why no one will play with me. That's okay, I don't mind. I play songs to pass the time. Oh, I play songs to pass the time. Yeah, this is a song called Nobody Loves Me. Give me 1 second. It's just 1 hour. Hey, Blue, good to see you, man. What's just 1 hour? Isabel, are you talking about the stream? Because no, it's a 2 hour stream. Mike, I ordered the. Okay, yeah, cool, awesome. Sure. Didn't the last time we ordered them, didn't we order the vegan? I think they were vegan. The ones that we had. Hey, somebody donated money. Hey, Rosanna C. I hate everyone. Yeah, okay, I can play I hate everyone. Hell yeah. I can throw that into the. So this song is going to be featured on the next episode of my podcast. I'm doing an episode about misanthropy. It's a jokey episode, but I do talk about why I lean into lyrically, why I lean into fucking the whole hating everybody and being so angry with somebody. I'm like, you can just fucking die, you know. And so yeah, anyway, the very next episode is gonna be this song, I Hate Everyone, Die Motherfucker Dies on it. I'm so fucking happy, hate myself and your stupid face. So yeah, so it's gonna be a fun episode. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Some stupid chick in the checkout line was paying for beers with nickels and dimes, and some old man nickeled coupons and argued whenever they wouldn't take one. All I wanted to buy was some cigarettes, but I couldn't take it anymore, so I left. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone.
I hate everyone. All the people on the street, I hate you all, and the people that I meet, I hate you all, and the people that I know, I hate you all, and the people that I don't, I hate you all. Oh, I hate you all. Some fucking asshole just cut me off and gave me the finger when I fucking honked. Then he proceeded to put on the brakes. He slammed on the brakes, but I made a mistake. When I climbed out of the van, he was waiting. And he was 6'3" and 200 pounds of Satan. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. All the people on the street, I hate you all, and the people that I meet, I hate you all, and the people that I know, I hate you all, and the people that I don't, I hate you all. Bet you think I'm kidding. I promise you it's true. I hate most everybody, but most of all, I hate you. All the people on the street, I hate you all, and the people that I meet, I hate you all, and the people that I know, I hate you all, and the people that I don't, I hate you all, and the people in the east, I hate you all, and the people I hate least, I hate you all, and the people in the west, I hate you all, and the people I like best, I hate you all. Oh, I hate you all. So yeah, that's a song called "I Hate Everyone." Yeah, that's one of that. I've got a handful of songs that have over a couple million plays on Spotify, and that's one of them. And mostly because of its exposure on Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy adopted that song along with my other song "Wait." They were put on their soundtracks, and Wait, the cast sang. Dr. Bailey, played by Chandra Wilson, she sang that song on the musical event episode. Ian, I will send you a recording delivered by ninjas if you can just shoot me your address. Then yeah. I will definitely shoot you. I'll send you a recording of Wonderwall. Yet another attempt to get rid of the raccoon. No, they are the ones, the marshmallows that we got. I promise you they were vegan. Oh shoot, this sounds terrible. I promise you the ones that we had. Hold on, let me just tune up real quick. I have no idea what happened to my tuning, but maybe because I was wailing on the guitar. Oh shit. All right, let me. That's one of the culprits. That's another one. All right. Heck yeah. I don't know what to tell you, because I know that the ones that we got were vegan. Yeah, she is. Come on, can please, sweetheart, come on, can you? So, yeah, here we go. So, let's steal a car. Let's pick a very fast one and let's drive it hard. Let us find the edges of the map, my dear, and let's get out of here. Let's grab a spoon and tunnel to the center of the earth we knew, the one we used to dream of, oh, the world that we always knew could be. Oh, oh, let us go, come with me. And when we stop, we'll look around and we'll say, here be dragons. And in that place we'll make our home, and we'll be, oh, we'll be merry. And when the world comes crashing in, and you are so very saddened, I'll simply point outside and smile and remind you, here be dragons. Let's take some sheets and fashion a balloon that we can fill with heat. Rise up to the moon where we will sit pretty underneath the stars. Let's lash some logs together for a raft, and we will sail the seas, negotiating crashing waves, just you and me, together to the end. Oh, oh, this is now, and that was then. And when we stop, we'll look around and we'll say, here be dragons. And in that place we'll make our home, and we'll be, oh, we'll be merry. And when the world comes crashing in, and you are so very saddened, I'll simply point outside and smile and remind you, here be dragons. Let's go by train, the clicking and the clacking like a soothing rain, washing all the woes away, and every mile leads to somewhere new. Let's stay right here underneath the covers. Let me love you, dear. Let me be lover, let me hold on tight and never let go. Oh, 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 never let go. And when we stop, we'll look around and we'll say, here be dragons. And in that place we'll make our home, and we'll be, oh, we'll be merry. And when the world comes crashing in, and you are so very sad, I'll simply point outside and smile and remind you, here be dragons. So Sue just leaned, like, Sue is a 150-pound Great Pyrenees dog, and he just came and literally leaned all of his weight against my legs as I'm playing. Like, come on, bud. Come on. Just, okay, here. But hold on. Come here, bud. Come here. Get right there. Good boy. There you go. Yeah, that's a song called "Here Be Dragons." So I'm playing here, somebody battle requested something off of Television in Summer. Why don't we do let's do what's the song called? Should the World Turn Crazy? Let's do that one. I like that one. Should the World Turn Crazy? Let me add that to the mix. Hold on. So yeah, sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm fucking with the set list. So. Should the World Turn Crazy? Hi. Should the World Turn Crazy? Where'd it go? There it is. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, no, here we go, and boom. All right, there we go. Should the World Turn Crazy? Thank you, Spleenless. And how you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, he is a beautiful dog. He is also he's like sometimes he can be totally oblivious. He's like he'll walk in and be like doop to doo. I'm like, dude, you're way too big to be like. Sometimes it used to be back before Isabella, Little Moppet TV, back before she demanded that Sue no longer climb on the couch. I used to be sitting on the couch with somebody like I have just a little love seat. It's a 2-person seater, and I'd sit there and Sue would then climb onto the couch with me and whoever I was sitting there with. And we're like, what the fuck is? And he'd be like, okay, I'm joining you guys. It was really cute. It was hilarious. Yeah, I saw that, Elix. I'm playing Should the World Turn Crazy right now. Here's a song I wrote to tell you I'm sorry. We're both broken, aren't we? But maybe we'll mend. Maybe you and I can do it together. Or watch us get better. Or just take my hand. 'Cause you are, in every way, the sort of girl that turns me on all night and day. So don't you fret, and don't you fear, 'cause I think it's gonna be a wonderful year. So don't you fret, and don't you fear, I'll be right here. Here's a song I wrote to tell you I miss you. I just wanna kiss you and wake at your side. And should the world so suddenly turn crazy, 'cause baby it's crazy, together we'll fight. 'Cause you are, in every way, the sort of girl that turns me on all night and day. So don't you fret, and don't you fear, 'cause I think it's gonna be a wonderful year. So don't you fret, and don't you fear, I'll be right here. I would say I love you today. I would say I love you today. But I know, no, that's just crazy. I'm so crazy about you. 'Cause you are, in every way, the sort of girl that turns me on all night and day. So don't you fret, and don't you fear, 'cause I think it's gonna be a wonderful year. So don't you fret, and don't you fear, I'll be right here. Yeah, there you go. That's a song from Television in Summer for you, Battle. Schrodinger's Moppet. He needs to go out. Oh yeah, So she does need to go out, sweetheart. If that's what you're asking. And then Rosanna, thank you for the tips. That is awesome. And she says, play the song which makes you most happy, giddy, even if it's not possible. If it's not one people ask for, maybe especially if it's not one. Okay, yeah. Let me think about that, because I do have. Let me think. What are some songs? Because there are a ton of songs I really love to play. So I guess let me drill into that real quick. So there are songs that are fun for me to play because they're technically a little bit out. Like they're just fun to play because they're technical, you know. But I also have songs that are just fun to play because they're songs that don't get requested often, that are just songs I really love. I actually do have some songs like that. I've got a couple in the set list, so I don't want to play those. Let me think. Let's do Let's do a fingerpick song. Let's do Brambles and Fetters. So this is a song I wrote. Here, listen. So give me 1 second. Let me add this to the set list as well. So this is a new one. When I first introduced this song, it definitely seemed like people were really into it. But then the more I played it, the less excited people seem to be. Usually I can tell a song is a strong song when every single time I play it, when it's brand new, people go, oh, I really like that song. There's something about playing a brand new song. There's some sort of extra, I don't know what it's an energy or it's just an excitement, or there's just like there's something about when I'm playing a brand new song that just adds a little bit of effervescence to it, just a little bit of shine and a little bit of sparkle, and that sparkle will disappear over time, and it's really weird to me because again it's only with new songs, and I wonder if there isn't, like, because it's new to me, maybe I'm playing it with a little bit more. I don't know, because I really do. I've spent a lot, because I've written hundreds and hundreds of songs. I've really spent a lot of time thinking about, when I'm introducing a song, how am I playing this? Let me see if I can't remember the way that I'm playing this, because people seem to be digging it. What am I doing differently? I just can't figure it out. But when I first introduced this song, people seem to really be into it, and then over time they've kind of lost their luster, or it's lost their luster, at least for the audience. But I still love the song. It's a little bit folky. It's called Brambles and Fetters, and of course, me now being in my 40s and having spent a lot of time in relationships and out of relationships and dealing with people, and you lose friends, you lose lovers, you lose even family members. Like, over time, just people mostly they show up, they're there for a little while, and then they're gone. And it's heartbreaking. And so when you find somebody that wants to stick with you for a little while, and you're gonna pursue a life where you're walking down the road together, you're gonna run across all sorts of impediments. And those impediments, you can either grouse about them and struggle with them by yourself, or you can do it together, And in my life, sometimes I've done it together, and other times I've been with somebody and been like, hey, I'm really struggling, and they've been like, you'll figure it out, So for me, I just wanted to write a song. I wanted to write a song about what I offer, So this is a song called Brambles and Fetters. One, 4, 3, 2, I'm gonna cast a hex on you. I'm gonna tie you up with string and carry you into my dreams. 5, 9, 7, 8, oh, there's no need to hesitate. Oh, come with me, oh, take my hand, let's dance along this bramble path. Oh, come dance down the bramble path. Should you catch your skirts, I will free you from the fetters. 2, 6, 7, 9, let's arrive in the nick of time. Let's you and me never be worried about our worries. Oh, where we go is the place where we will be. But I don't care where we end up, my dear, so long as you're with me. 4, 6, 8, 3, oh, would you wanna marry me? I wanna hold you to my heart and never ever separate. 6, 8, 3 and 2, there's so much that I wanna do, so much I wanna do with you. Let's get married, let's not wait, oh, come dance down the bramble path. Should you catch your skirts, I will free you from the fetters. 9, 10, and 1 again, let's make love, let it never end. Let's stay up and cheers the stars, they are peers of ours. Oh, where we go is the place, no. Where we go, there we go, is the place where we will be. But I don't care where we end up, my dear, so long as you're with me. she'll kiss my arms and hug my chest. 5, 9, 8, and 4, I've never loved so fierce before. 10, 3, 6, and 2, I love every little thing you do. Oh, come with me, oh, take my hand, let's dance along this bramble path. Oh, come dance down the bramble path. Should you catch your skirts, I will free you from the fetters. Come dance down the bramble path. Should you catch your skirts, I will free you from the fetters. Oh, where we go is the place where we will be. But I don't care, oh, I don't give a damn, so long as you're with me. Yeah, that's a song called Brambles and Feathers. I was, hey, thank you, Elix. I was kind of fumbling on that. I haven't played that finger picking pattern in a little while, and it does require me to, it does normally require a little bit of warming up, but yeah, it wasn't terrible. But yeah, that's a song I like playing, and I do have a lot of, for some reason, the songs that I like to play when I'm by myself usually are a little bit more folky, a little bit more heartfelt, and also a little bit of the more complicated, like even if they're not chordally complicated, then they're complicated either finger picking patterns or arpeggiated patterns, like the just like stuff like that. Like those, for some reason, those are the ones that I really like. I prefer to play. Hey, Shane. Hey, man. Thank you so much for the like. But thank you, Rosanna. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the encouragement. And that's awesome. So this is a new song. This is a song called It's a Really Hard Time to Be Falling in Love. This was written during COVID, of course. And this was one of the. I wrote a couple songs that were sort of expressly about my frustrations with the lockdown. But so it's a really hard time to be falling in love. It's a really hard time to be the one that you want, 'cause the world is ending tomorrow. It's a really hard time to give my heart away. It's a really hard time for us to say I love you, 'cause the world's ending tomorrow. But darling, I'm with you, no matter anything you do. I am with you, I am for you, I am here. And darling, let's be clear, there's no getting out of here. But I am with you, I am for you, and I love you. It's a really hard time to be falling in love. The sky is falling from the heavens above, and the world is ending tomorrow. It's a really hard time to be you and I. The distance between us is thousands of miles, and the world is ending tomorrow. But darling, I'm with you, no matter anything you do. I am with you, I am for you, I am here. Hey, falling home. But darling, let's be clear, there's no getting out of here. But I am with you, I am for you, and I love you. Oh, don't you know, I'm not letting go of you, I'm holding on. Oh, don't you know, I'm never letting go, I'm holding on. It's a really hard time to be falling in love. The distance. It's a really hard time to be falling in love. The distance between us is so very tough, and the world is ending tomorrow. It's a really hard time, but I'm falling in love. It's a really hard time, but I can't get enough, and I hope that I see you tomorrow. 'Cause darling, I'm with you. No matter anything you do, I am with you. I am for you. I am here. And darling, let's be clear. Darling, let's be clear. There's no getting out of here. Sheesh. But I am with you. I am for you. And I love you. I am with you. I am for you. I adore you. I am with you. I am for you. And I love you. Yeah, so anyway, sorry for some of the, I started thinking about when I was writing this song and thinking about some of the stuff that was going on, and I was like, oh yeah, so I missed some of the changes. 1 year in, and the raccoon has become an unwanted pet. Yes, that's exactly true. That's very, very true. That's so sad. Poor raccoon. Poor raccoon. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I have a new podcast out. It's quite possibly the best thing I've ever done. It takes I've been on stage performing in front of live audiences. I've probably played between 1,000 and 2,000 shows. I've probably written between 1,000 and 2,000 songs. Probably played between 1,000 and 2,000 shows. There was a point in time when I played 3 or 4 shows a week for years because I was playing at Mr. T's every single week, and I do another show. I do 2 or 3 shows sometimes in a given week elsewhere. I kind of grew up as a performer on stage in front of an audience. And so, and of course, as I am wont to do, I usually would plaver from the stage and talk to people and tell stories and talk about this is the new song and this is why it was written, So I took, and then when I started live streaming back in 2010, that really gave me a perfect vehicle for basically telling the stories of the songs and not only telling the stories, but also talking about the perspective that fed into and lent them the lens through which I was looking at the world that allowed me to write the song from the unique perspective that I did. So I'm doing that with my podcast, but what I'm doing is I'm taking the songs that I've written over the course of my now 30-year career, and I am stringing them together because, I wrote 2 misanthropic songs. I wrote 3 misanthropic songs in the early aughts, which was I Hate Everyone, Die Motherfucker Die, and another song called Bad Day, in parentheses, I'm having a. So I'm having a bad day. And then years later, I wrote Your Stupid Face and FUCK and what do you call it? I'm So Fucking Happy, and and other songs that kind of work in that same milieu. And I've done that with a lot of different approaches. I've written dystopic relationship songs, and I've written earnest, heartfelt love songs about relationships that are ultimately doomed to fail. I've written songs about relationships that are in their nascent stages where everything's glowing and shining and awesome and exciting, And so what I wanted to do with the podcast is I wanted to tell stories that wove the 30 years of perspective into a cohesive, this is kind of why I keep coming back to this and I wanted to tell it in a fun and interesting and unique way, and maybe a thoughtful way, and maybe a way that might elicit some emotional responses from the listener, as well as some let me contemplate that, I don't want to suggest entirely philosophical, but there are some anyway. These next 2 songs are 2 that I use in an episode called The Heart and the Head. And they're actually, I've written a lot of songs, not a lot of songs, just 4 of them, but I've written, and my intention is over the course of my music career is to write more songs like this, where my head and my heart are talking to each other. My head being my intellectual self and my heart being my emotional self. And I know you might think, hey, Mike, in fact, I've had conversations here on this Twitch chat, and I actually talk about this in the podcast. I've had people be like, Mike, you can't divorce those 2. They're just you. It's just you. But I don't believe that's the case, because there are thousands of times where I've found myself super excited about a mix I'm working on, or super excited about a show I'm about to play, or something like that, and I will tear that down intellectually. I will be like, yeah, well, like these are the obstacles that we're facing, or these are the things that aren't going to happen, or these are the, and then at the same time, I'll do the reverse. So sometimes I will intellectually look at something and be like, oh, this is amazing. This is a perfect setup. And then emotionally, I'll be like, yeah, but we've done this before and it's always failed. So why are we going to and then also from the inverse, sometimes sometimes my head will build myself up, and sometimes my brain will build myself up. So I wanted to write songs. I was thinking it'd be nice to have have these conversations happen over the course of many records, and I intend to make albums to the day I die. And I figured it'd be cool to have like over the course of maybe every decade have like two conversations, And if I live for another, let's say 500 or 600 years, I'm thinking, then I will have hundreds of these songs, and it'll be great. So this is the most recent ones. This is a song called "What My Heart Tells My Head When the Doubt Creeps In." Here, let me just tune up real quick, and I haven't played this. I haven't played this one. I haven't played this one in a little while, so it's gonna just take me a second to. Every song we sing is pointless. So this is called "What My Heart Tells My Head When the Doubt Creeps In." Every song we sing is pointless. Every song we write is trash. It's no wonder that we're barely holding on. Why do we even ask? Everything we make is worthless. Every note we sing turns sour. Everything we've ever written only serves to prove that we've been wasting hours. Oh, I know we don't know why we do the things we do, but maybe we can finally just stop. Stop, 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 stop. Every song we sing is poison. Every word we sing. Every song we sing is poison. Every word we sing is pain. So why can't we just stop singing these songs and let go of these old refrains? Everything we do is failure. No one really gives a fuck. All we gotta do is simply walk away and disappear, 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 disappear. Every song we sing is special. How nice if that was true. But no one ever seems to be listening, so what are we gonna do? Everything we do is nothing, and nothing might be too much. Everything we touch seems to crumble away. Our touch turns it all to dust. Oh, I know we don't know why we do the things we do, but maybe we can finally just stop. Stop, stop. Stop, 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 stop. Every breath we breathe is labored. Every step we take is hard. Every song is fucking pointless. Why do we work so hard? Everything we do is failure. No one really gives a fuck. All we gotta do is simply walk away and disappear, 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 disappear. So yeah, so now again, that's not the end. Of course, that's not the end of the story. So yes, that's a bit woe is me and sadness and what have you. And from my perspective, if I I'm not, you're not gonna get see, that's the thing is like, I don't look at music as background noise. I don't look at the music I make as something to be played that you ignore. My music is intended to be a reflection of, this is the world I know. These are my truths. This is my universe. This is what I know. Does it resemble yours? This is my pain. Does it resemble yours? This is my joy. Does it resemble yours? You know, and I know that most people, like, the thing is like, most people don't look to music for that. Even though they do it a little bit. They do, like, they're like, oh, this is great. But for the most part, that's not asked of us very often, and we're also certainly not challenged that much by music. And the reason why is because from my perspective, a lot of it is made by effective, for the most part, kids. You know, the thing is that you're in your 20s, and for the most part, the people that mostly digest music are in the, you know, like, so there's not a lot of, we don't see a lot of the compelling. We don't see a lot of the evolution of the story. So you don't get, certainly Bob Dylan's around, you know, the Rolling Stones are around, but there's not, like, Weird Al Yankovic is around, you know, but I mean, how often do we pay attention to the stuff they're putting out now? You know, so from my perspective, what I'm trying to do, you know, whether the world is paying attention to it or not, I'm trying to create a continuous narrative. I'm trying to capture, you know, so that was what my heart, and I've been doing that my whole career. So that was what my heart tells my head when the doubt creeps in. And this is the response. So this is what I do. This is what I do intellectually to combat that when they both use the same finger picking pattern, and that's intentional. But hey, Click. Hey, Muppet. Hey there, brother. Oh, so that last song was what my heart was talking. My heart was talking to my head, and so now this is my head talking to my heart. Hey there, brother, don't despair. The air we breathe, we turn into the music and the songs we share. Every note penned earnestly. Every note is paid for by our wounds, our woe and suffering. Look at us and the music we bring. Hey there, brother, don't give in. Just because we don't know what to do, we mustn't stop singing. Come on, brother, let us write. Let us write a brand new song that we can sing again tonight. Look at us and the music we write. Oh, this song we sing without us. Oh, this song it wouldn't be. Oh, this song we play without us. Oh, this song is never made. Hey there, brother, look around. Everything we got, we paid for by making pretty sounds. Hey there, brother, it's alright. They may not listen, but even so, we got a song tonight. Look at us and the music we write. Oh, this song we sing without us. Oh, this song it wouldn't be. Oh, this song we play without us. Oh, this song is never made. Oh, oh, oh. When we go, we will split into 1,000,000 quarter notes. Oh, When we're gone, we will become the song. Hey there, brother, don't give up. There's not that many people that can do what we do, and we do so much. Don't you give in to despair. There's not that many people that can snatch a melody out of thin air. Don't you dare give a damn. You know, and I don't want to despair. All musicians, we all start somewhere, and in fact, not even musicians. It's all artists. All of and really truthfully, not even all art people that do things, people that go, hey, I've got an idea, I think it's a really cool idea, and the world around you goes, well, really, are you sure you want to do that? You sure you want to devote your time to that? Like, you know, I like, it sounds kind of risky. Why don't you just want to get a day job and do your day job and just be safe, you know? And so those of us that go, you know, that's not where I want to put my valuable, precious minutes and hours. I want to invest them in something that's going to give me some sense of soul satisfaction, you know? And as you embark on this adventure, as you go, okay, let me go out into the great infinite wild and see what I can do. You know, you particularly when you're doing things that matter to you, every single time you go, hey, this is me, this is what I'm offering, and someone goes, you know, that's okay, whatever, I don't like that. You know, the thing is it's very hard not to take it as a personal attack. You know. It's not like they're saying, oh, I don't like that song. They're saying, I don't like you, you know? And so you have to find a way to insulate yourself from that. And you have to find, and, you know, and a lot of people do it in different ways, you know? But, you know, and that's for everybody. That's for everybody that sells any idea that's outside of the de rigueur, any idea that's not just something that we've all done over and over and over again. It's the moment someone walks off the path that everybody treads, you know, you put yourself into this position, you know? And so I try to write songs that, you know, that say, hey, this is the roadmap for the adventure I went on. And this is how I overcame the obstacles. And these are the snares that entangled me for a long time. And these are the moments I almost died, you know, and there have been times where I almost died, you know? And so, and I document it all. You know, and the thing is, and certainly maybe the world doesn't want it. Maybe no one on the planet Earth wants it, but I don't care, you know, because it's just it's what I like to do. It's me. I try to tell as honest a story as I possibly can, and I try to make it as compelling as possible. But, you know, the thing is it like, I mean, are we paying attention to vaudeville? You know, all of the amazing vaudevillian performers. I mean, other than Charlie Chaplin, do we know their names? Do we care about them? No. So, you know, so everything has a shelf life. Everything has its, hey, Tony, how you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. So yeah. So, you know, so for me, looking externally and looking outwards and looking at the world around me, like the thing is, like, so that's why I hold my friends close. I hold the people in my life close to me, you know, and then I just do what I do because I love to do it. And I try to make sure it's always something fun to do. You know, if I really do hustle like a motherfucker to try to make a buck at it. But even if I didn't, if I had to retreat to like some third world nation where I could live on my royalties alone and live on $9,000 a year, all right, I'll do that. I'll figure out a way. I can roll with the punches, you know, just so long as I keep making music, you know. I love you, Fallen Hope. Thank you, man. I bring the riot, I own the takedown, I stoke the fires, I am the knockout, I am the pushback, I own the meanwhile, oh yes I am tsunami, I am the pushback, I bring the anthems, I light the bonfires, I count the heartbeats, I push the count high, I cut the fresh wound, I slice the deepest, oh I am Oh yes, I am tsunami, crashing in like tidal forces, charging up like cavalry horses, dropping in like the force of gravity, pressing in like a surge of lava, messing with the laws of awesome as I burst the shackles holding me. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want and everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it, gonna give you everything. I am the landslide, I bring the wildfire, I sing the true songs that catch the loose sky, I beat the heartbeat, I pound the rhythm, oh yes I am tsunami, surging up like rising mountains, blasting forth like a raging fountain, coursing in with the fury of the storm, raging in like a violent clamor, heavy rain that drops like hammers, handing out the havoc and the score. See it click. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want and everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, I give it when I got it. I'm ultrasonic, I give it if I got it, gonna give you everything. They can't slow me down, they can't wear me out, there's no road too far, there's no tearing down. They can't hold me back, they can't slow me down, there's no getting lost, I'm always around. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want and everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want and everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, everything you want, everything I do for you, I do it all to turn you on. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it. I'm ultrasonic, I'll give it if I got it, gonna give you everything. There you go. I got caught reading the chat. Yeah, I mean, of course, 9 to 12. Of course, we all want our things to be appreciated by as many people as possible because we want to feel, Hey, thank you, Tony. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thanks again, dude. Thanks again, man. But yeah, we all of us want the things that we do. We want to connect with as many people as possible, because the thing is it feels good to feel like what you have to say is important to other people and what you're offering to the world is important to other people. But, okay, now, and in this regard, I have a billion different thoughts because the thing is that part of me goes, okay, yes, I want people to like it, but do I really respect do I respect every single person's opinion? Probably not, And if I start parsing the people to whom, I offer the most respect, are they the people that, does my music resonate with them? And not all of them, but a lot of them it does, and so that's a pretty decent metric by which for me to gauge the way I do what I do, and there's all sorts of so I have a whole checklist of internal metrics that allow me when I put out an album that I've spent fucking thousands of hours on, making it the best possible record I possibly can, and I put it out, and the needle does this, ding, 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 and that's it. That's it. It wiggles for a little bit, and then it just stays exactly where it's been. You're helping me to calmly observe covert narcs. Oh wow. What what is going on? Tony, do you need some assistance, man? Should I send in my ninjas? But are they actually narcotics officers, or are they people that are looking to rat on you for something of like because narc can be used as a euphemism for a rat, of course, or are they legitimate narcs? But yeah, anyway, but again, from my perspective, if the things you're making are not, if you're not doing it out of love, then really truthfully, hopefully you're making a lot. If you're making a ton of money at it, awesome, more power to you. If you're not, you might want to just walk away and find something that you do love. Because the thing is that like, because I guarantee you will find a covert narcissist is someone who creates. Oh yes, yeah. Oh, I see. And so you were saying narc as a narcissist. Oh, a covert narcissist is someone who craves admiration and importance and who lacks empathy towards others, but may act in a different way. Oh, I do see that. Again, man, that's always a hard thing when you run across, in fact that, again, because I'm a pretty affable person and because I do this and for me, and like the one thing I've discovered is that if you're a performer, the best way to engender a decent audience is to treat that audience seriously. So if I'm playing live, like when I was playing at Mr. T's, I'd like to just get to know as many people. Like I tried to have everybody's names that showed up at the venue regularly. I try to have them all memorized, and sometimes I'd meet somebody for the very first time. So I would try to because the thing is that the best way to connect with people and feel a really serious connection is if you treat them as real people, and you're like, hey man, I see you and you're important to me. Thank you for digging what I do, But the thing is that also means that you open yourself up to all sorts of toxic personalities that have big, gigantic cavities in their soul that are not healthy. Like I've got a cavity in my soul. Like I am a very much like, hey, I need some attention. I need some love. I need somebody pay attention. Like I see that. I have mitigated that to a certain extent. So I'm not I offer you something in exchange. You're going to give me a little bit of attention. I will do my damnedest to provide you excellent songs that are sing-alongable and silly and awesome and exciting and and that's the contract that you and I engage in, But sometimes there are those people that just have need, it's all they are is just need. There's no give, there's no love, there's no reciprocation. It's just need, and that's very heartbreaking for me. But the thing is, I've gotten pretty good at being like, oh, you want, and so that and I definitely, Tony, and that definitely sounds like those. That definitely makes sense, and so I feel for you, man. What kind of situation do you find yourself in where that is occurring? And you can write. I'm not going to be able to respond or even read it until I get back. I'm playing a song on the piano, but I will definitely come back and read your comments in just a second. So, but this song is called Catastrophe. And I have a handful of songs that kind of deal with this idea, like these moments of intense, when your life just changes, like somebody dies, or you lose an arm, or you get arrested and you're going to go to prison for 3 years, or something substantive, like some just gigantic, terrible thing. I've got a song called Fuck It, Whatever, Okay, that's kind of about that. This is another one I wrote. It's called Catastrophe, and I'll play that for you right now. Here, give me 1 second. Wait, hold on. Catastrophe. Hey, Moppet. Hey, buddy. Hey, Sue. Okay. Let's do this. Catastrophe. Okay. So yeah. So. It's catastrophe, it's calamity. Your heart is wounded and there's nothing that can stop the bleeding. Armageddon's come, the end of everything.
The life you knew is now the only thing that cannot be. Oh, it's so hard to say adieu to the life you knew. Oh, disasters come, a final tragedy. Your heart is breaking underneath the weight of everything. It's a horror show, filled with such surprise. The very moment we are finally made to realize, oh, it's so hard to say adieu to the life we knew. Oh, we wish you well as you go through your personal hell. We send our regards as you suffer your broken heart. Oh, we just dropped by. We hope you're alright. Your heart is overwhelmed, your head it just can't tell what to think or feel or do about anything. You've been paralyzed, your heart's been turned to stone. The truth you knew abandoned you and now you're on your own. Oh, it's so hard to say adieu to the life you knew. Oh, we wish you well as you go through your personal hell. We send our regards as you suffer your broken heart. Oh, we just dropped by. We hope you're alright. And then I'm gonna do some sort of bridge. I don't know what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna do something with this little kind of figure. And then I'll come back to it. It's time to it's time to take the moppet out, sweetheart. It's catastrophe, it's calamity. Your heart is wounded and there's nothing that can stop the bleeding. Yeah, and that's a song called Catastrophe. That one's still in the works, you know. It's gonna come together. But let me see. Let me read what Tony's message was. Watch out, buddy. Okay. Oh. Dogs galore. But your song "Happiness" helped me convince the doctors in an assertive way to progress from my life-threatening skin disorder. When they heard the song and watched me calmly wave my palm along with the song as I lay in bed, blind and looking like a. Oh yeah, that's when the. Yeah, man. You know, you've hold on. Oh. Sorry about that. You've mentioned that. I just read Tony's. So your song "Happiness" helped me convince the doctors in an assertive way to progress from my life-threatening skin disorder. When they heard the song and watched me calmly wave my palm along with the song as I lay in bed, blind and looking like a burn victim. And that's like, you know, you've mentioned that before, you know, T Knox, and that's, you know, that just blows my mind, you know, and just, you know,
like I said, there have been a handful of times over the course of my music career where people have reached out and said, "Hey, Mike, I was really struggling. I was considering self-harm. I was dealing with whatever. When did 40 get this old? Early. Okay, so Roseanne, I'm gonna read your message in just a second. But I had these friends, or not friends, but they were just random people that would reach out to me. Hey, Mike, because I try to always make sure that there was some way that people could reach out to me if they were Get Set Go fans, whether it was MySpace days or whether it was via Facebook or whether it was like wherever. Like I try to, even the Get Set Go music site, which has been up there for pretty much since the inception of the band. And it always boggles my mind. But the thing is but a lot of them show up, they say, "Hey, Mike, your music really helped me," and then that's the last I hear of them. So there's a small swath of folk that like Tony, like T-Nox, that have been around for a long time. And that just boggles my, it blows me away. Like it blows me away that my music still has relevance. Because again, I for a long time I just felt like I was like a panacea. Like I'd be like, "Here you go, I offer you some things and it helps you get through this tough." Because again, that's sort of the way most people digest music, right? They find an album, they find a band, they listen to this. They listen to this one record or these 2 or 3 records, and that's their moment with this band, and the band might still put out multiple records, but they don't really move on from this other than this moment with that band. I found Mike after I had gotten out of the military and was in a bad mental place, and he inspired me to pursue a music degree. And I finally, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, Okami, that's fucking great, man. See, yeah, thank you guys. This is why I'm doing the late night stream. Thank you. And Rosanna C said, "When did 40 get this old?" Early AM, social worker crash time. Wow, so glad you're still plugging away. So impressive and important. Yes, we are loyal to what we love. Agree with chat guy. Love what you do, and that comes first. Then the who comes along. Yeah, and that's of course, yes. And and Rosanna, again, thank you for all the tips tonight. Yeah, man, so I think now that my perspective is I think I've got a good handle on the story I want to tell. I think I've got a good handle on on my personal perspective of the way that I should approach art, and the way I want to offer to other people as to approach the way that they approach and digest not just art but just the world around them, and so now I for a long time, and I've certainly had attributes of that my entire life, but I don't think I had a good holistic sort of perspective. And I think working on this podcast and working on all the stuff I've been doing and being here in Austin, I think it's all slowly but surely beginning to coalesce. So I do think that I'm going to focus a little bit more time on putting together a more powerful live show, which is what Twitch is going to help me with. But let me see. So and your song helps me now strain through gaslighting dialogue. And let's talk about that in just a second, Tony. Let me hold on. Battle says, "I should be getting up soon, but instead I'm going to bed because it's 4:30 in the morning, and I'm one of the people that your music has helped save me from doing something stupid." So yeah, see this. I didn't realize that this was going to be a therapy session for me, but like, again, because I've been in pretty calamitous financial shape over the past couple months, and thank God, like I've had some people that kind of showed up and there was some big tips and some other cool stuff that's been happening, and I've got I'm about to launch the next songbook. So I think I'm going to limp along fine, but every single time I find myself in these difficult financial situations, I'm like, why am I doing this? Why do I do this? Why do I put myself through this over and over and over again? Why have I been in and then I have a night like this and I'm like, oh yeah, this is why. This is exactly why I deal with the vicissitudes of a fickle and oversaturated marketplace, it's because there are a handful of people for whom the music matters as much as, or not, I can't say as much as it does to me, but matters differently Like my music is my fucking everything. You know, the thing is it's like my life is Isabella, the dogs, and my music, and that's it. I know, I mean, of course, my family, but my life on a day-to-day basis here in Austin, it's the dogs, and it's Isabella, the dogs, and my music, and that's it. You know, and that's all I think about, and it's all I obsess on. You know, and the music is really where I keep my emotional everything. It's where I, you know, it's when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I turn to the music. When I'm feeling ebullient, I turn to the music. When I am confused or you know, like, you know, and so it's just fun to, like, you know, hear that the music also resonates with other people because a lot of work has gone into it. All right, so here's another fingerpick tune, and then I'm doing 2 fingerpick tunes back to back, and then I'll get back to some rock and roll. One thing I've learned from music school is composers and really everyone in the arts have always struggled financially. Yes, and that's, you know, and that is, you know, it's funny, Okami. You know, I do think that the internet is that's why I'm very excited to be around in this time and age. Because I don't have to be involved with the record label to pay my bills making music. You know, the thing is I can find patronage through individuals, and I can do it in small and like with Patreon and like with Twitch, and, you know, you know, and so for me that's awesome, right? Because the thing is it makes it very, even though it's always transactional, which is kind of frustrating for me. For me, what I would prefer is if the world said, "Hey, Mike, we really dig what you do. We're going to give you enough money to pay your bills and like kind of live like a totally comfortable life, and then you just create as much as you possibly can. You just fucking go at it, you know?" Because if I had that license and I didn't have to worry, the thing is that, like, I would be coming up with so much more diverse stuff, right? Because the thing is, like, but I've got a certain thing I do very, very well, and so that's my primary focus, because that's, you know, and so. Exactly. But the thing is, like, but it's not going to happen. Or, you know, like, it would be great. It would be awesome. It would, like, I think there would definitely have to be a threshold by which you establish that you're not a dilettante. You know, I'm not just showing up and calling myself, you know, an artist of whatever stripe, but this is what I've done, and this is what I'm producing, and this is what I plan. I continue to produce. And if you want, I'll check in every 6 months and show you that I'm keeping up with my, that's totally cool with me, you know? You know, I will have it fucking peer reviewed by other people, you know, like, fuck, that's okay. But the thing is that for me, you know, it's exhausting, you know, and which is really why I often limp along, is because I don't like to spend my time thinking about money. So often what happens is I will put it outside of my thoughts until I'm riding a car, I'm driving a car, and I'm keeping it in third gear, and I'm in the red, and I'm like, do I need to shift? No, I don't want to shift, you know? And so it's just, you know, and so it just gets, you know, it's just heartbreaking, you know, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all been working out. It's all been working out. And I, you know, and the thing is that, like, and I talk about this, like, this is my life, you know, and I try to share, like, this is the details. And I know that every single person struggles in a similar way, you know? And so from my perspective, if you're working a day job and you're struggling, why not do something that you love and then struggle, right? If you're going to be struggling regardless, why not fill up your days with things that you love, you know? And so I'm always constantly like trying to propagate the idea that, look, just walk away, like, you know, if you know, particularly if you're not saddled, like, if you've got kids, if you've got a mortgage, if you've got significant debts and responsibilities, it's a lot more difficult to just be like, fuck all this, I'm going to go be an artist. But if you're not there yet, if you don't have kids, if you don't have a mortgage, like, then and you really feel compelled to make something and do things or create something, or, you know, or start a company, or do, like, fucking do it. Because, you know, if you're going to be struggling anyways, you might as well be having a good time doing it, you know? So here, hold on. So here we go. So this is a song called My Doppelgangers and Me. It's a little bit too much. They say life
They say your life flashes right before your eyes, just before you die. It's true, and this is it. It's happening right now. It's flashing right in front of you. Have you had the time of your life? For this is the time of your life. Each decision that you make creates another you that went a different way. And in some other place, there's another me that did it all okay. Another universe is perfect me. And I'm just a very flawed copy.
Ever since I started working, every single day of my life has been worse than the day before it. So that means that every single day that you see me, that's on the worst day of my life.
The things I do are a mystery to me. It's a miracle I breathe at all. I wanna live, or at least I think I do, but most every choice I make is flawed. Have you had the time of your life? For this is the time of your life. Each decision that you make creates another you that went a different way. And in some other place, there's another me that did it all okay. Another universe is perfect me. Aging chaos. And I'm just a very flawed copy.
You'll never write well if you fear dying. Do you?
Yeah, I do. I'd say it's might be my greatest fear, actually.
Well, it's something all men before you have done, all men will do.
I know.
Have you ever made love to a truly great woman?
Actually, my fiance is pretty sexy.
And when you make love to her, you feel true and beautiful passion, and you, for at least that moment, lose your fear of death.
No, that doesn't happen.
I believe that love that is true and real creates a respite from death. All cowardice comes from not loving or not loving well, which is the same thing. And when the man who is brave and true looks death squarely in the face, like some rhino hunters I know, or Belmonte, who's truly brave, it is because they love with sufficient passion to push death out of their minds, until it returns as it does to all men. And then you must make really good love again.
Have you had the time of your life? For this is the time of your life. Each decision that you make creates another you that went a different way. And in some other place, there's another me that did it all okay. Another universe is perfect me. I'm just a very flawed copy.
Those were perfect, Elix. That was awesome. That was amazing, man. They were just fucking spot on perfect. Like, I got the tempo exactly right for it. That was like probably the best rendition of my doppelganger's me I've ever done. That was so cool. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Okami, man. So talk to me about so you're now graduating. You've got a degree in music, yes. And thank you. And battle. I forgot to read. I forgot to read your message, but I did read it. I just forgot to read it out loud. Thank you, dude. And yeah, like don't if you want the books, I do have like the only ones that are threatening to sell out. No, I think all of the books I currently have, except it's Ordinary World's sold out, Sell You Ruined Your Life is sold out, but all the others are still here. And I think the next closest one is Fury of Your Lonely Heart, and I think there's like, it looks like there's about 40 copies of Fury. So I think we're in a good position for, so take your time, don't sweat it, like, but and just know that the books will be here. I will definitely. I'm thinking about doing some sort of Christmas special. Again, I can't really discount the books because they cost so much to produce and they are really a huge part of my livelihood. But I think I can do a little discount and add some other stuff. I'm thinking about putting together an album of completely, I'm thinking about doing a new record of with music that will only be, I'm thinking about putting together a package with the books and an album that will only be available with that package. So, which would be crazy, but I think is that I have so much music I can. So, you know, and I can always re-record those songs later. So I can just I could do a 10-song album, you know, and so that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, but we'll see. So, but you were saying, Okami, that you were thinking about, but anyway, so don't even worry about it, Battle, and you sleep well, brother. And I was saying, so Okami, so you were talking about, okay, so you've got a degree in music. Was that? No, but it's close to, oh, wait, no. So you got a degree in music. And so now you're considering, do you want to use that degree to pursue a career in the arts? And, yeah, man, and that's of course, right. That's a huge question, because there are for every one person that does well, there are 100 people that don't. You know, there are 100 people but so really, truthfully, it comes down to this. You know, is there something in you telling you that you have a story to tell? You know, like whether is there? Do you feel like you have a perspective that is unique, is singular, that can now whether it is your perspective or whether it is when I work with other people doing whatever it is I do, I'm able to contribute in a way that is singular to whatever it is that they're doing. You know, like if you're a drummer, like are you not even if you're an amazingly technical drummer, are you writing parts people go, dude, that's a fucking because the thing is that I think from my perspective, when you find a way to impress your own perspective into something that where people go, that's like where you're like, this is me and this is what I offer, and people go, that's perfect and that's awesome. Like the thing is like, and I think every artist should get there, should work their ass off to get there at some point in their life, right? You should be able to get to the point where you're at least you're doing something where people are like, what you're doing is singular and awesome, you know what scares me the most about it is I have so many peers that technically are so much better than me. When I do record with my friends, they seem to love it, but to me, so okay, that is me. That is 100% me, right? And that is like, I am not I'm not an amazing guitar. I've been playing guitar for almost 30 years now, probably, yeah. I think I first picked it up in 1992 in earnest, not in earnest. And I started playing in earnest in 1996. But so 30 years. So I've been playing the guitar for 30 years, and I can play, and I've got, there's no one that could hear me play and be like, oh, that guy's an amateur. But even so, I can't. People that play, people can think shred. I can't shred. I can play leads, and I can play leads in key, and but I can't shred. The people I can do, I'm really solid on rhythm, but the guys that focus on rhythm, like great rhythm players, they fucking destroy me, but even so, so I realized, okay, I don't have the passion. My instrument is not my passion. For me, my passion is songwriting. And my passion is not being able to write any kind of song, not being able to write other people's songs, or not being able to mimic other people's songs. My passion is writing my songs. My passion is sitting down and feeling and wanting to write a song about heartbreak. And the heartbreak I knew I just felt, a couple months ago. And I start emotionally neutral, and I write a song that captures that feeling perfectly when I play it for me. That for me is the fucking that's the magic. Like that's the spellcraft. That's me going, okay, let me pull from the ether all of these things and turn it into bam. I can hit you with the emotional impact of this moment that I was feeling, a year ago, Yeah, on the hard parts going to music school, I was exposed to people who can play, and play. Yeah, yeah. And it was just a bit discouraging sitting in the same rehearsal space with them and feeling utter, yeah. And I do, and the thing is like, and of course, because the thing is that, it's always a heartbreaking situation to be like, oh, we are all in the same field and you guys are definitely in a class outside of me, But the thing is like, but at the same time, those guys will, I bet you most of the people that that from school will never be the Ramones, right? And the thing is, and the Ramones had fucking maybe three chords between them, So there's always a space and there's always a place for people that do, that can't, that like the thing is, it really comes down to you doing you in a way that is singular, And so from my perspective, the way you can do that easiest is you look around at what everybody's doing and you find something they're not doing and you do that, right? And that's a great way to find your own thing. Or what you can do is the way I do it, which is I just keep turning deeper inward. I just focus on the things that I love and what I love about them, and I keep making more music because I love it that way and that intensely, and I just keep getting deeper and deeper into my own perspective and my own, so that eventually I hit a point where I'm just writing my songs. My songs sound like my songs because no one else is writing them, because no one else is me, And so, and again, from my perspective, because I grew up with the Beatles, I grew up with the Beach Boys, and I grew up with catchy hook-based songs, and I grew up with fucking Schoolhouse Rocks. I love hooks, and I love the sing-along, sing-song. That's the stuff that I love. But the thing is, and so that's what I write to, but the thing is like, but I promise you, if I was a fucking just a huge metalhead, I would fucking do the same thing. I would write fucking nonstop, and I would find a way. Hey, someone, how you doing, man? So the thing is like, so if it's something that you love, and if you find like serious, and if you feel when you're on the instrument that it feels like hey Rico, how you doing? Good to see you. Someone, what were you doing tonight, man? We're actually having a conversation about music and about arts and about so Okami is a longtime friend of this stream. And he went, and he, based on conversations and just kind of hanging out, like he was inspired to go off to music school and get a music degree, which he's just done. And so right now he's contemplating, do I pursue music or do I instead just go get a normal day job? And he's talking about that, it's a very difficult, yeah, that's what I want to do. I really want to create psychedelic rock, but I'm honestly afraid that no one will. Yeah, so that's the thing. So the great thing is, if that's really what you want to do, the awesome thing from that perspective is what you can do is there certainly are all sorts of musicians that are making psychedelic rock right now. Obviously, it's not an explosive genre. It's not a huge genre, but there are certainly bands right now that are making and making a living doing what, like. So what you might want to do is just take a look at them and look at their career path and how they got to where they are. The thing is that like, again, obviously what I did is I found like-minded people, like-minded musicians, and I put together my own little rock and roll scene. And through that rock and roll scene, that's where a lot of my early successes came from. But, when I moved to Austin, I didn't, I walked away from a lot of those relationships and a lot of that stuff, and I had to rebuild. I had to revivify my career, and I had to rebuild sort of from scratch. I mean, again, I definitely had some friends that were, and in fact, a number of people in the stream right now come from, that are Diamond Club affiliated, and know Brian and know Justin and know that whole community. But there's also a whole swath of people that don't, and I have over the course of my 30 years of making music, created little cells of fans at various points in time, depending on what I was doing, whether it was Mr. T's or whether it was at Casey's in downtown, or whether it was a Thirsty Crow, or because my whole focus has been scene building, but that doesn't have to be your thing. But what I think the key thing is that like find something that you really enjoy doing, and first just figure out a way that you can do that like in perpetuity. So figure out, so the idea is that like, because if you're just playing psychedelic guitar by yourself, it's going to be pretty hard to, so find some bandmates, start figuring out if you're going to be a recording band, if you're going to be playing a live band, like all of that kind of stuff. But the thing is like, but then once you've got that, then come back. Yeah. Dude, you can always use me as a resource. Come back and check in. Come back and let me see if I can. Because, again, like the thing is that like it is so much easier to make a living as a musician in this day and age than it's ever been before, and I happen to straddle I happen to straddle right before the sort of the internet revolution occurred, like our first record deal came in 2002, so we were the last class where if you were a band, you kind of had to have a record label and you kind of had to have a record deal to survive, and there were some advantages to that, but there were also some disadvantages. So but just come back, man. And Jed, you can, yeah. And the thing is, and the key thing is to not starve, and so you have to be smart. You have to be smart about the way that you pursue music, but it is possible. No, so I haven't played this song in a long time. Yeah, man, absolutely. Some days it feels like I'm broken, like nothing I do is right, and all of my silly decisions seem to unravel and unwind. But I know that's not true, because I have you, and you are the star, guiding me back to safe harbor in your heart. Some days I feel like a failure, like I'll never get quite there, like all of the songs that I'm writing are so much empty air. But I know that's alright, because tonight you are with me, and that, my love, is reason enough to sing. So let me sing a song to you. Let it be simple, let it be pure. Let me sing my broken heart, and let loving be the cure. It's really funny. Last night there was a guy in my stream, and he's like, let me tell you, dude, you've already peaked, and so enjoy Twitch. Something shitty like that. And I'm like, and the funny thing is that like, in terms of my exposure, yes, I have, but I made more money because when I was pulling in significant licensing dollars, I was funding a full band. I was keeping us on tour. So I was fucking always hurting for cash back then. And now sometimes I still hurt for cash, but not nearly as much, And so I was like, dude, really? Like you have no fucking clue. You're just showing up with an assumption in your stupid head, and you're wrong. So anyway, I thought of that as I was singing that last verse. Some days I feel like I'm stumbling, like I can't bear to stand, like the weight of all of my trouble has me pinned and unmanned. But I know that's not true, because I have you, and you are my love. And sweetheart, you give me strength enough So let me sing a song to you. Let it be simple, let it be pure. Let me sing my broken heart, and let loving be the cure. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Sing along if you know the lyrics. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la, la 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 la. Some days it feels like I'm broken. Some days I feel like a failure, like I'll never get quite there. Like all of the songs I'm writing are so much empty air. But I know that's alright, because tonight you are with me. And sweetheart, and that my love is reason enough to sing. I haven't played that one in a long time, but yeah, that's a song called "Some Days," and yeah, that's I love doing that. I didn't preface it correctly. I love like right before there's a la 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 session. Okay, this is a big sing along part. Sing along if you know the words, and it's just all la la la. People are like, wait, I know these words. Yes, it's all you. It's fun. Okay, so all right, so it's midnight now, guys. I think I have like another 10 more songs that I need to play, but I have to be up. I'm streaming tomorrow at 11 a.m. and I'm streaming from Rimrock Studios, which is Trey Warren's studio here in Austin, Texas, and it's about a half an hour drive away. So I have to get up extra early and like race over there. Hey Bobcat, how you doing, man? Bark, 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 bark. Yeah. That's a fun version. I mean, yeah. So anyway, but thank you guys. This was super fun. This was a super fun conversation and hanging out and shooting the shit and so my intention is I'm going to be doing more later night streams because I've been for the past couple years I've been dicking over all of my Pacific Coast friends, I've been focusing on recording and of course, like I've had a ton of things that kept me distracted. But I realized I was like, man, it's been a long time since I've played shows that were Pacific Coast friendly. So I'm trying to change that. And I've not been here real long. Oh no, yeah, no worries, Bobcat, but it's always great to see you, man. So yeah, and I'm gonna go. So let's go find somebody to raid. And thank you for bringing everybody over. And I didn't actually get a chance. I was embroiled in conversation and I didn't get a chance to like actually meet your friends, someone. But for those of you that came in on someone's stream, hello, I'm Mike TV. Hold on, let me shut this down because it's making me look weird and glowy. Yeah, I don't know. I just yeah, right on. Hey. And yeah, man, this is, my little community is comprised of, a number of different elements of people from all of from a diaspora of, so I've got my Diamond Club and the Night Attack and the Great Night friends and like that involves like Frog Pants and Tom Merritt and all that group. I also have my old LA cadre of friends from me spending 22 years living in Los Angeles and being an indie rocker in LA. And I also have all of the people that came in from Grey's Anatomy and Weeds and all the television stuff. And I've got the people that I know from Twitch, and I've got there's like maybe like 10 or 15 or 20, and which is really crazy because it's difficult for me to be able to. I do have a couple friends from the Mexican cartel. So, but for whatever reason, depending regardless of where people started from, the people that hang out in my stream, you do feel like legitimate, genuine friends, some of you I don't spend as much time with, some of you I haven't, but there are, this is a little microcosm inside the Twitch sphere that where it's just and I love it. And so there was just what a fun conversation tonight. And thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for being my pals, you know, and thanks for shooting the shit, and thanks for listening to my music, and thanks for interacting, and thanks for all the kind words. And when we were talking about all of the mental health stuff, because you know, like that's yeah, man. It's just it's so exciting. I mean, that is during the darkest years of my music career. Almost invariably, when I was really at my lowest points, I would occasionally get an email from somebody saying, "Hey, Mike, your music really helped me get through a really dark period in my life." And that that was always for me a big. I was like, okay, you know, yeah, this is why I'm going to keep on keeping on. But every now and again, you know, a night like this happens, I'm like, oh, that was awesome. So thank you guys, thank you so much, and I love you guys. So I'm gonna take off. Let's go raid somebody. And hey, there you go. Sorry guys, that was your ears, and I apologize. There you go, Ian. There's a gift sub, dude. And and thank you, Mr. Anonymous or Mrs. Anonymous. I should be a I know, yeah.
Jesus, God damn it, man! I'm fucking getting ridiculous.
What am I looking for? Oh yeah, Twitch. Let's go find somebody making raid. It looks Twitch. It looks like someone's on. Hey, someone, can I raid you? Oh no, you're not. You're not like. Yeah, that's okay. Let's Maz, Daniel. I do like Daniel. Oh, let's go raid Mary Amber. We haven't. In fact, I'll hang out for a little bit because we haven't seen Mary Amber in 1,000. Yeah, Mary Amber. Isabella. Here, let me get over there and. Okay, here we go. So this is Mary Amber's good friend. She's a regular in the stream, but she's also a spectacular Twitch streamer, and she's a really spectacular performer. So and songwriter. So let's do this. Raid Mary Amber, and there we go. All right, thank you guys. Thank you. I love you all. Yeah, and yeah, thanks again. And I'll be doing this again soon at the same exact time throughout the week. So adios. I'll see you all soon. Cheers.
He believes in nothing. He believes in nothing, Lebowski, nothing.